Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Gaming. Try Hard Racing, it is. I'm not starting over. We do it live here, folks. Welcome back to Try Hard Racing here. Where I do the best I can with what I got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of ability to remember what game I'm playing, even when it's sitting in front of me. A whole lot of inability to see what game I'm playing. Remember what game I'm playing. Anyway, I'm not a rookie, I'm a semi-pro, so let's go in and do it. When we last left off this adventure, I was upgrading this car, which I have to drive in red, which I'm going to continue to complain about. Okay, yeah, I said finals. Like, it's not the finals. Yeah, the way they do this is weird. They say, okay, it's track day specials event 1, and sometimes they have an event 2, and then they say, okay, it's track day specials final or finale. That's not how you spell final, is it? That's finale. And then fully upgraded track day special. Well, that's not the finale if you've got a second one. I mean, one after it. That's the penultimate. That's the pen finale. Whatever. Oh, what was my goal again? 2 rounds, and I have to finish it first. That's what I thought. Okay. You love my intros. You must be of that breed that loves to see people do worse than you, right? Love to see other people's struggles for your own personal amusement. I understand. I've got some of that in me too. All right, let's do the upgrades. Now that I got the mileage for them. I can get to stage 2, which I'm going to need. And I shouldn't have. Yeah, I should be able to get 12 miles out of this. And these are probably nonsense. No! There are no extras. These are actual real ones. Nice. Extras are things like give you more flashbacks. Oh. Why, when you scroll from here to the right, does it go up there? Programming. More unnecessary components are removed to further reduce weight. Like my roll cage. You don't need a roll cage. You're wearing a helmet, aren't you? What's the matter with you? Okay. Brakes! What? Are you kidding me? Brakes? Those things are heavy. You know how heavy brakes are? Alright. I got my upgrades. I can pick the car now. My favorite are my outros, but you don't get to hear that every YouTube episode. You only get the full outro if you watch the Twitch stream or every 3rd YouTube episode, so there's an incentive. For those of you who want a good outro, you'll have to watch the next episode after this. Or wait, stick around to the end of the stream. I actually got a compliment from my roommate on my outro. She said, yeah, I like that. Okay. Believe me, I don't get a lot of compliments from my roommates. Either of my roommates. Alright. What did I have to do? I have to finish first. Okay, and there's 2 events. Got it. I almost started off with the e-brake on because I'd been playing Dirt Rally last week, and you have to hold the e-brake down before you get off the line. Not this one. You just hold the accelerator, and as soon as soon as they drop the gate, you can start chasing the rabbit around. That's how auto racing works. Another obscure reference. What a great Bugs Bunny cartoon. Old Warner Brothers cartoons I love if you can get past the racism. Another xenophobic reference, sexism, another xenophobic reference. But, yeah, there's a Bugs Bunny cartoon where he's at a dog race. And he falls in love with the electronic rabbit that they run around. He's trying to chase and catch the rabbit. When he catches it, he gets a shot because it's electronic. It's one of the ones you can still find, you know, like broadcast. Whoa! I saw that coming. Because there are so many old Warner Brothers cartoons, more than any other company, more than Disney cartoons or Hanna-Barbera cartoons, which were very mild. The Hanna-Barbera, they were the Disney of their time. Hanna-Barbera, they were very mild in terms of subjects they would take on, very kid-friendly. But the Warner Brothers cartoons, no, they were not. They were not kid-friendly or society-friendly. Even for their day, they were pretty edgy. Well, edgy is the wrong term. Maybe for their day it was edgy, considered edgy. But for our day, they were just plain racist in a way. I don't know if I don't think it would be considered xenophobic though with the Martian guy. I think that's fair play. Make fun of Martians. Since they don't exist. At least not intelligent Martians. At least not anymore. I don't think we found any evidence of intelligent Martian life. Unless, you know, you read certain books that are self-published, you get copies of paperback copies of on Amazon. Callback! Gotta watch every episode to get the callbacks. Gotta watch the streams, folks. Anybody remember the face on Mars? There was this big deal made about the face on Mars because there was some rock with the shadows that almost looked like it could be a face if you squinted, because humans see, called pareidolia, humans see, well, I think pareidolia is just in general seeing patterns that aren't patterns, but form of pareidolia where you see people's faces, you see faces everywhere, even where random patterns, you see faces, like particular person faces and toasts and stuff like that. I'm not saying who. Cheese sandwich, that's what it was. Cheese sandwich. Preserved the cheese sandwich. I don't think grilled cheese sandwich. I think one of those grilled cheese sandwiches was actually sold for a lot of money on auction. So you could make some real money. I still have the difficulty level on high, right? I'm a little surprised at how easy this is. Although I did do well in this vehicle even on the first race without any upgrades. Maybe they're expecting you to have only level 1 upgrades for this race. But they do have 3 levels of upgrades, so I was assuming that level 2 upgrades were the appropriate level for this. If they only have 2 levels of upgrades, then you run the first race without upgrades, the second race with level 1 upgrades, the third race with level 2 upgrades because it's fully upgraded. Maybe they expect you to do level 1 and or level 2 and 3 upgrades for the final race. I don't know. But this is a little bit easier. Maybe I just got lucky getting through traffic. But it is a multi-race event, so they'll start me at the end in the back for the next race. Unless I really mess up here on the last lap. But I think it's too late for that. First by a mile. Sorry, Sneering, I was in the middle of a race. I couldn't see what you were saying yes to. If you want to elaborate, that'd be cool. If not, that's cool too. If you want to agree to something I say, I appreciate it. But you got to be a little bit more specific. Because I say a lot of stuff. I almost said a bad word. In the time it takes me to do a race, I'm off on 17 other subjects. Was that... Oh, the face. The face on Mars. Yeah. And then they went back with a higher resolution camera, a more modern thing. And it looked nothing like a face. And then they showed them side by side, but that's not going to convince anybody that, oh yeah, they doctored the photo. It really is a face. They knew they had to hide it when they went back with a better camera. It's not the same rock. Even though all the rocks around it were the same. Alright, it's raining and I'm starting in the back. Was this 3 events? Or this might have been 3. I don't know if it was 2 or 3. You might tell me. Whoa, wrong button! Oh, wrong button! Oh, this is going to be difficult to change, to fix. There we go. I hit the change camera button instead of the pause button. I do that sometimes, playing on a controller, and those 2 buttons are the 2 little buttons on the front of the controller. I mean, on the top of the controller in front of the joysticks. And my thumb forgets which button I'm supposed to hit. I'm making up excuses for myself. I hit the wrong button because I hit the wrong button a lot. Now this is a little bit harder. But I'm considerably faster than the people around me, so I think I over-upgraded my vehicle. Oh, went a little too hard on that corner. Can I get... Oh, it's raining. I gotta be careful about acceleration here on the corner. I don't think this is an all-wheel drive vehicle, but that's not something you can find out. They don't tell you anywhere, and, so you would suspect that, there's no effect to the game, whether it's front or rear-wheel drive. But you can tell. Again, maybe it's placebo, but different cars definitely drive differently, and I think as far as what you would expect with a different drivetrain, but I was hoping that guy didn't hit me because I got on the line pretty fast after passing him. Whoa! There wasn't a lot of them there. If it's only 2 races, I won the first one. I don't have to finish in first, but you probably have to finish, better than 12th. Stay out of their path. Yeah. Stay out of my ears, guy. You're not helpful at all. I tell my driver to help. My defender to help out. Tell him to slow down. Although defend passes, is he ahead of me or behind me? He's ahead of me. I shouldn't have done that. He's gonna pass me up. He's gonna keep me from passing him too. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, disaster! Disaster strikes. I am not restarting. I might still finish in first from least for nice place. Although I think I've got another nemesis from that. Oh, that's my nemesis in front of me. Yeah, he's going to be hard to pass. He's coming off the line to hit me, and he gets a speed boost, but got him out of the corner. I got him fast out of the corner. I definitely am better upgraded in this car than my opponents. It's a little unfair. When I can take them fast through the corner and just accelerate away from them, I know that I've got much higher upgrades, even more so than the straightaway, because I'm not that good and they take ideal lines to the corners and I don't. So if I can take them through the corner, I know that it's just pure speed. Well, can I cut him down without him hitting me? I can. 5th, that should be good enough. You're still trying to figure out how we lost the tech to return to the moon. Yeah, the difference is returning to the moon safely. And we are spending a lot of time. I mean, I was old enough to remember when they landed on the moon. I mean, I was a kid, but old enough to remember. And yes, I'm at the objective. I want to see, did I qualify for level 3 upgrades? There's a few differences. One is no more incentive. Okay, I got it barely. No more incentive to, no more Soviet space race. So nobody wants to spend the money to do that, right? Oh, good, they gave me a livery that I can't use in this car. That's one aspect. The other aspect is also safety. I mean, we're kind of lucky that we only had one horrible tragedy in the Apollo era. The Soviets had a few. Yeah, maybe a few is, I don't know, 2 or 3. Over at least 2. And nobody wants to be the politicians that send people off to die halfway there. We came close to a second one with Apollo 13. But mostly it comes down to motivation, which affects the money, and so as most thing, it comes down to money. So yeah, I think we spent way too long. I would much rather that we kept NASA's budget up and just kept going. If we had put the money into the research, you know, we'd be on Mars by now. We would have colonized the moon by now, and we would be having humans on Mars by now. But it's cheaper to use bots. All right, fully upgraded track day special. We didn't send probes on the moon. We were crazy about going to just get humans on there, which is an incredible high risk. The Soviets landed a couple failures, but then they landed a few probes on the moon, and you know, but that wasn't as politically exciting as landing people there. But in terms of losing the tech, yeah, a lot of the tech was created by people that are long gone. So, and we did literally lose stuff. I mean, it is ridiculous. We literally lost stuff, videos and stuff. It's like cleaning out the closets at, you know, spring cleaning at NASA. Nah, we don't need these technical reports anymore. And how we created this thing. There's a story about we had to recreate some vital component of our thermonuclear arsenal. When we upgraded the thing, there was some component that was used, like in the manufacturing. They lost the formula for. It's like, what? Maybe that's important. And so they had to redo the research and retry different things to try to, you know, recreate this formula so they could build. No, I mean, I'm not saying building bigger and better nukes is necessarily a good thing for humanity, but you would think that somebody would have held on. Maybe we ended up having to ask the Soviets for it, because I'm sure they stole it and they kept it. Okay. I got the upgrades. Select the vehicle. I'm sure I have to finish in first in this race. It's just pretty funny. And you can't blame lowest bidder on that. Like, you know, you can blame for other DOD fiascos. That was that was a closely guarded secret. So closely guarded, it was. People forgot their passwords. They couldn't. Modern day, that's what would happen. The guy in charge forgot his Gmail password, so he could no longer get the formula. No longer had access to it. All right. Oh, I did it again. Held the parking brake. The e-brake. I didn't see how many events there were in this. I don't think it's going to tell me. Is it one race? I'll play it like it's one race, and then we'll see. Although they started me at the back. Did they? Or did they start me in 11th? I don't know. I'm in 18th now, so I may have started in 11th. I know I got a bad start. Oh, this is a beautiful course. This is the course that was the point-to-point, I think, version that I did my thumbnail on. I think my thumbnails are getting better. My Dirt Rally thumbnail is okay. One of the first I did. But the cropping isn't as good as it could be, and it's kind of dark and stuff. My worst thumbnail is probably my Forza Horizon 4 thumbnail, because I wasn't really motivated to play Forza Horizon. I'd already played the game out, and I kind of stopped playing it for reasons. But then I thought I would go ahead and play some. It wasn't serious, like I wasn't doing a career playthrough or anything. And so I didn't spend a lot of time getting a good thumbnail. In general, I've made all of my own thumbnail pictures, except for a couple that I got off the web. With, I think, appropriate license, because they were like from the actual company and in their press kit stuff. So I think if you know, 2K has a press kit for, oh, that was not fair. I'm on lap 2. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get caught up now. I think that's wind. If it's tire, I'm starting over. So yeah, my Civilization 2 thumbnail, I think was or Civilization 6 thumbnail, was not one that I captured myself. I think that might be the only one though. That's helpful. No, I do not have a speed advantage in these guys. They are all fully upgraded. Sorry, I checked my timer at an inconvenient time as far as the race. But I think this race is trash. I don't know, if it's not a one race, if it's a multi-race event, I might be okay. If I can finish, it's a long race. If I can finish at least 10th, I might have a chance. If it's like a three event race. Oh, that's gonna be a penalty. What? No penalty. See that? I don't get, the stewards aren't gonna review that. What, were you guys taking a bite of your ham sandwich? Took your eyes off of the CCTV or what? Oh, I got a nemesis. Oh, I got a nemesis who's not just hitting me, right in my bumper. My partner's back there. Maybe he can keep him off me. Although he'll get in an accident soon because I haven't upgraded his abilities. That guy is right on my tail. I saw some debris. I think, unless it was cherry blossom leaves. I can't believe I didn't get this storage for it. That was such an egregious cut, like through the pit lane. Another nemesis? What is going on? I mean, I'm having fun. I have a lot of fun with this game. Just because I do, you know, some old man complaining. some of it's part of the act, but some of it is genuine old man complaining. Old man professional software developer for many decades complaining. Okay, are we coming up on it? Yes, we are. Can I get one more place? No. 18th. I don't think that's going to be good enough. Unless there's 3. If there's 3 events, I might do it. I have to find out. No! There was only 1 race. Winner take all. Okay, well, I do it on medium. That's what I said I was going to do. I could have had a chance if I'd have not made a mistake, but I'm not going to restart. I'm going to do it on medium. Oh, sadness. Yeah, now lowest bidder stuff is keeping us from the moon. Now that we've rebooted the moon stuff, lowest bidder is keeping us. What am I? Wait, did I hit the wrong button? I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, track day. You know I wasn't 100% on track day. Okay. Can I change the difficulty right from here? I don't think I can. I can. It'll just restart. It'll be faster to do this one. It won't reload the race. It doesn't have to reload the track and everything, so we'll just restart it very quickly. I think I can go to options even before. Options. Gameplay, difficulty, medium. I do have to restart. It'll restart immediately. They just have to reload the AI. What position are they starting me in? They're starting me in 7th? Did they actually start me in 7th in the last race? And I got such a bad start. It was my fault. I had the e-brake on. Since I'm starting in 7th ahead of my teammate, I'll immediately ask him to block for me. Okay, good. Now he's ahead of me. That wasn't you that hit me, was it? I can't get a nemesis out of my... It was him. I can't get a nemesis out of my teammate, right? I mean, he should be a nemesis, considering that I keep cutting his pay, which is one of the upgrade options of cutting your partners, your teammates' pay. Oh, I knew that was coming. There you go. Now, look at this. He's going to keep cutting me down. He's right in front of me. That's the worst place for Nemesis. And look at how much faster he is now. No, that was bias. He's more faster than the guy in front of him. That was confirmation bias. Okay, I got him. I got rid of him. I got past him. And the guy in front of him. Oh, did I hit the... Like again? No, I think there was just engine. The cord on my headset. There's a mic on my headset. That's really the only way of doing it. On the it's sad for you. Only way of doing it on the console. Use a headset. I've got a decent headset. with a decent mic on it. Problem is, the cord kind of looser than it should be. The plug, I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's like not quite the right size, or maybe the outlet for it is not quite the right size on the trackpad or something. But anyway, one thing about it is it has a straight plug rather than like an L-shaped plug-in, and that means that because I'm using a chat pad, the plug sticks out from the actual handles of the controller, so I have to be very careful that I don't bump that plug. For some reason, if I bump it, there's a chance that it's just going to keep crackling for the rest of the days until I oh yeah, that was my nemesis. No, that wasn't my nemesis to do that. I just slowed down too much. Took it for granted. He caught me. It was neither my nemesis nor my rival. So what are you doing? What are you doing in second place? Oh, that was a terrible turn. Alternate. I used one of those fancy professional level alternate racing lines. There is, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I watched a YouTube video of a professional, I think Formula One driver, explaining why Formula One cars do not use, in general, the quote-unquote geometric racing line. The geometric ideal racing line. I mean, it's a pretty simple algorithm to determine what the geometric ideal line should be. Pretty simple. Like, I don't know it, but there's a standard algorithm to determine what would be the best geometric path through a race, through a series of turns. But F1 cars, I guess other cars too, because of the braking versus acceleration characteristics, etc., they can get faster lines if they don't use the geometric optimal line. So it would be the geometric it would be the optimal racing line if you were driving, like, you know, a kart, you know, a go-kart, I think, but now I just have to not lose focus, which, me not losing focus is the most challenging part of any task. Mental, physical, anything. Alright, there we go. We got it done. And I did play to turn it down to medium. I could have probably won it on hard, but I don't want to have to redo events 3 times, 4 times. Yay, first place. Now I have to switch to another vehicle. I put in the description that conceivably during this stream, the description of the stream, that I will be able to move on to the next open wheel is the next category I'm going to be doing, but I don't think I'm going to get to it. 2 races. I want to make sure that I give myself enough. I might end the next, because if I end up close during the next YouTube video, part of the stream, I'll have to end it early. But I'm probably going to need to do some custom races and stuff, so it should end just about right. Hopefully I won't just leave myself 1 race. Otherwise my last YouTube episode will have to run long. And this is the, let's see, Shelby Cobra. I'm not even going to bother trying to upgrade it because I'm sure in the rookie league sometimes I would have access to the car in advance. I mean, almost all the time I'd have access to the car in advance. But in this league it seems like I'm always driving a rental. I didn't see what it was other than Chevy Cobra, but... oh, sorry, Shelby Cobra. Oh boy, don't call it Chevy. Get into the, you know, Ford Chevy debate. The last thing I want to do is that. Oh, this is a rear wheel drive vehicle, and it really showed on that little tap, and I got spun and could not accelerate out of it. Just made it worse. I probably don't have to finish first, 4th or 3rd. Potentially. Sometimes 5th. I don't know how many races there are in the series. And I don't remember if this was a multi-race event or not, because I wasn't paying attention. Remembering, paying attention, and keeping my focus are not my strong suits at my age. Not that paying attention was ever one of my strong suits. No, I could knuckle down and focus. I had a very successful academic career. So, unfortunately, that wasn't until I got to college. So, due to other considerations, which I may have touched on slightly in the last YouTube episode and during the break, I didn't do really well in high school, enough to like get any kind of be able to get in any kind of, you know, good college or anything. I started off, and I didn't go to college right out of high school. It took me many years. Started off in a community college. So. At least I grew up in an era where you could get like reasonable grant money. So for a local community college, I got enough grant money that I didn't have to work a job to pay for it. So the tuition was low enough in the books. You buy secondhand books, sell them back at the end of the semester. Which people going to college today would be like, "What, are you kidding me? You didn't have to, and no loans, no horrible debt." No, back when I went to college. I mean, people of my age today do not understand. Even people of my age sending their kids to college don't understand why it is that. I mean, I had nobody, nobody. Like, my parents did not send their kids to college. They would not have had the money anyway. But even people my age who sent their kids to college, quote unquote, paid for everything, so their kids didn't have to, between whatever scholarship may be and whatever, grant money was available, they could afford to send their kids to college. I mean, people that sent their kids to college, people who were my age that sent their kids to college, and slightly above my age who sent their kids to college, quote unquote sent their kids to college, they probably weren't eligible for a lot of loans or grant money because they could afford to pay for the college tuition. Nobody can afford to pay for college tuition now, not unless you're one of the billionaires that are lurking around the country now. I live in the U.S. So maybe if you hit it lucky in the NFT market, you'll be able to send your kids to college. But yeah, state colleges are always better, but state college tuition has gotten out of hand. Oh, I forgot to turn the difficulty back up to high. Ah, crap. Well, I'm not going to do the race over again. Is there another race? There's another race I can turn it up to high, and I think it'll only reload that race. Which did I win by? Not a lot. Enough. There is another race. Okay, let's see if it just reloads this race. Or if it's going to have to start the entire event over again. Let's see what it tells me. Difficulty change to effect in the next race, or if you restart the current race. Okay. So it's the race, not the entire event. Good. So I cheated. Don't tell anyone.
Okay, sorry. We are about to get started.
Don't apologize. That's the reason I'm here, is to get started. I don't think I've ever in real life heard an announcer say that. Sorry, but the game is about to start. I know the audience is here to hear us chat, but I guess there's a race going on, so sorry. Don't worry, we'll chat some more during the race, and when the race is over, we'll continue giving you those Olympic-style human interest stories. Anybody old enough to remember when ABC Sports, and I guess NBC Sports used to do it too, have the up close and personal? I think that's what they were called. They were on tape delays because the Olympics is, in other countries, other time zones, so they'd be on tape delays, and they'd be about to have a swim meet, let's say, just to get a whole bunch of people, and they would do an up close and personal on one of the particular people in the race, show them, tell their story, and show them their parents cooking for them or something. I was going to say show them cooking, you know, and talk about their life and their training regimen and their, you know, all this other stuff. And it's like, oh, surprise, surprise, they were the one that actually won the race. How about that? You would have never guessed that they were the ones that won. And like consistently throughout the Olympics, it was well, they didn't call memes, they didn't call them memes at the time, but it was a meme. You know, the ridiculousness of well, before the race, we're gonna do an up close and personal with, you know, I don't know, John Doe.
Very interesting now.
Yeah, John Doe's life was hard. His training was hard, but his parents were supportive. And we're gonna watch, watch his mom in the kitchen making him a pie, and his dad doing some traditional male role in his life, and you know, him talking about his coaches. And okay, now we'll start the race. We have no idea who's gonna win it. It's a dramatic finish to the finals of the so-and-so. So watch the entire race. Don't turn your dial. But even they didn't say, oh, sorry for interrupting this up close and personal, but the race is about to start. They at least pretended that the race was why people were watching the event. Even though it was like the Olympics, so who knows why half the audience was watching it. Probably were watching it for the personal drama, which of course isn't drama because you already knew who was going to win. Oh, I've got first place in the event probably sewn up if there's only 2 races. But I did cheat the first race. 4th and 1st, if there's only 2 races, should be good enough. And I think it was. That's me, right? Yay! Okay, I've only done 2 hours. It feels like more than that. Well, I'm over my 50 minutes. So, I am going to... Oh, look at that. I am going to actually take my second break here, folks. For those of you watching on Twitch, stick around. Don't go anywhere. I will be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next YouTube episode will be the next week end, Saturday, Sunday, in the evening, 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK. And do I give Bangladesh? Yeah, 0600 in Bangladesh, noon the next day in New Zealand. All for I don't feel bad giving New Zealand time, but Bangladesh, I don't know if I've ever gotten anybody in Bangladesh watch any of my videos. Well, come to think of it, I don't know if I've ever gotten anybody in New Zealand watch one of my videos. If you're from New Zealand and you're watching this video, or a time zone within 3 of New Zealand, leave a comment down below. I don't get enough comments. And if you're from Bangladesh, definitely leave a comment. You know. Or if you know someone from Bangladesh. I'm not making fun, honest. Okay, folks. Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.